Hi
Hello,
there.
everybody. Welcome to another edition of Supernatural Talk.
And I'm back just once again after a few hours doing the crime show with Lois.
Yep. Okay,
Hey,
now we're getting TikTok.
Lauren. See, I knew Lauren was going to be back for this.
Dear Lauren, she's been coming to a lot of our shows lately, so thank you so much.
Yeah, I know. It's so amazing that because I remember first time she was watching Fear Fans with me, Don, and Joe. And then I don't know what else she's been watching, but I know she was watching To the Grave and Back now this show. So she's obviously taking a big liking to the Things Network. So nice to see you, Lauren. Hey,
That
Sean.
Nice
Good
to
to see you.
see you.
is awesome. Hello, Sean.
Hey, Sean. And I don't know
No,
who
no.
Facebook
And
user is.
Facebook user is Robert Hensley. Welcome, Robert.
Hey,
Hello,
Robert.
Robert. Good to see you.
Adrienne will be on shortly. She just has to get off work.
Yeah, she should be on anytime now. Hello,
Oh,
Shelby.
that's my sweet Shelby.
And Lauren, I am actually doing pretty good, surprisingly. So, yeah.
Oh God, Brad's
Now,
on.
now, 2 weeks from
Wait,
today, I'll be telling you a different story. But then again, 2 weeks from today, I'm not even going to be here. So,
wait, are you guys seeing additional comments? Because I'm not getting any more comments showing
You
up.
don't have who's your last one?
It's Lauren's.
Okay, no, we got
you know,
Shelby and
Oh, there
Brad.
they go. Now they're it looked like it was
And we
freezing
got
up. There we go.
Jeremy last week.
so
Yep,
that's
there we
been
go. There we go.
yeah, that's been happening lately. Because it's happened to me. Actually, it happened to me last night on
Mm.
watching wrestling.
It happened to you while you were on here last time.
Yeah,
So it would just start off with a few comments before eventually it would kind of like freeze and then eventually just show the rest of them like that.
Yeah. He made a comment about it last time. We're like, what are you talking about? You know,
hey, Brad, I've been trying not to notice a whole lot anymore.
Well, still hasn't noticed.
we all
So-
try to avoid Brad altogether.
She's an initiative empath. This stuff is always that's awesome, Lauren.
So, okay, yeah. So TikTok is up,
You
is
know,
up
yeah,
and
but
running.
Brad said you know what he's
Hello
talking.
to everybody
You know what
that's
he's
out
talking
on
about.
TikTok. Thank you for joining us. Oh, she still has. Okay.
She in Facebook jail.
Well, um,
Who's in Facebook jail?
Shelby, because she said she
No,
can't.
she
See,
does lives, and the only reason we haven't gotten her over to things is because she just kind of does, I believe, the pop-ups more. And I think she's saying she can't see her comments on her lives anymore.
oh, okay. All right. Oh, we got another Facebook user. Not sure who that is.
okay, I'm not even on the page anymore.
I'm actually going on my. Oh, it's Steve James. Hello, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
What's
Hey,
going on,
Rick.
Rich? Yeah, good thing I had my Facebook open for this matter.
So did anybody send you anything besides mean old Brad?
No, the only thing I got was Brad's.
Hey, Rich. I know Rich has got some evidence. One thing, you weren't on the show last week, I don't think. One thing we were talking about is going to, if people want to send any evidence that that people want everybody to kind of look at and see what they pick up on. You can send them over to Jeremy. I don't know if it's too late at this point, but I mean,
No, it's not too late. If they're able to send me the video directly, that would be the best.
right.
Um, but like in the case of Mr. Brad here,
Brad doesn't count.
Jeremy had a good day because of him, though, apparently.
That probably made his day bad.
he's actually talking about Saturday.
Rich is asking, do you
I
still have
think
that one?
I do. Are you okay if I send that? I don't want to send anything that's not approved.
Brad saying he's not that mean.
Okay.
Yeah, he said that's fine. Wait,
So
what?
Jeremy,
I should have. There was he talking about the operation, or what's Brad saying that I should have been there?
Well, I don't really want to say in case somebody is listening.
Oh, okay.
Brad, let me know if I'm in the clear to talk about it.
Lauren
look,
says.
go ahead.
I was gonna say Lauren says she likes your hair short, Jeremy.
Thank you.
And Jeremy and Brad said that's okay to say. So what exactly is this?
So Saturday, there was a number of things that I was invited to come out to, but I was turning everything down because I wanted to make sure I had everything ready for Monday for surgery. Here's Adrienne.
That's a sexy one. Did you see my comment in the group chat, Adrienne?
No, I just got off work and came down.
Yeah, this would have been last night.
It was a very interesting
yes,
chat.
I did last night.
Uh-oh. Guess what Brad's already saying.
Oh, it looks like
Adrienne, you're freezing up.
You kind of froze there for a second.
So Saturday, there's a couple different things that I was invited to. One was an investigation that Clarissa was doing over at the Guy Opera House, which I had been to previously before, and I want to go back there again. It's just that the timing was so bad. There was no way that I could justify making a 2-hour trip down there, staying the night, and then driving back up 2 hours when I had stuff here that I needed to get done. And also, I'd had a lot of people asking me if I was going to go to the Bell Mansion here in Fort Wayne because they were having.
I heard about that. Yeah,
they were having a convention here, and I was like, "No, I'm not going to go because I need to get stuff ready." Well, so in like a 30-minute span, I see that Nat and Elliot were here with their team.
I saw they were there too. Damn it! It's like it was that type of event. Like I found out at the last minute. Like thinking, shit, I could have gone out to that.
Brooke and Loy from Wildwood came here.
Oh, jeez.
It was a last-minute decision on their part too. Jester Yep was here.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, he was here, and then Brad told me he was coming up here. He was going to be delivering some equipment for Brooklyn Lloyd. He's like, "Hey, you need to come out here." I'm like, "Shit, I don't want to go, but all of these people from out of town are here in my area." So
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, I looked down for a second. What did I miss?
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this right now. Even though he muted himself, you know exactly what he said.
I looked down.
Yeah,
All I caught was him muted.
Take a wild guess, Eileen. So I went and I got to meet a lot of people. I stayed within 10 feet of the door for the first half hour. That was how far I could get because everybody was coming up to where I was at. So it took a half hour before I could finally even get to the first booth to talk to somebody.
Wow.
No.
Well, Adrienne, you went to bed at the wrong time. I guess you were in bed. Past 2 days, I've had a very bad day. So y'all were starting your chat. So then I come back with jokes. And because I had to miss like that much chat. And so I started saying like jokes. And then Nick went silent. I was like, did Nick die out laughing? I was on the show the other day and fall down the stairs and go into the basement.
I did not do that, but I was laughing my head off after seeing those messages. And I even responded to one of your jokes. It was actually the very last one.
Hi there, Gavin.
And I couldn't help but notice after I was hey, Jeff the Goat's here. I couldn't help but notice, but after I made my response, the chat got so quiet. I mean, did I say something wrong here? Because it was like crickets chirping.
Did you see my response? I said no because I had to go pray.
It was still a good response.
So after the last week's show and Nick laughing so hard, I could just sit there. I was trying to make him laugh, and I could just visualize him just doing that. And I wish I could have been at his house to see it.
Hey, Gavin, how you doing?
But
That's
Jeremy
Gavin?
kept killing all my jokes, Adrienne.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up,
that's
Gavin?
Gavin.
Good to
Yeah,
see
if
ya.
it was past 9, I was in bed.
What flavor you got?
This one is a new kind. It's called a Days.
Yeah, I just saw it, Brad. I just saw your message.
So I got 2 new ones. I don't know, but don't do the it's a oh no, my daughter has one and she opened it up and it stunk the car. We're like, you cannot, you have to go outside to smoke that one.
This one, I got the Sunset.
Sure, sorry.
I've had Sunset before, and don't do mojito. That is nasty.
Oh no, they don't even have that here.
I guess you're still in Goat Lick County.
Rick, I've already sent one to Jeremy. I'm sending this one to Jeremy as well for you. If anyone has any videos, we might ask you questions, and I know Rich won't. We might ask you questions just because, again, like we've discussed, if you're not there, you don't know every situation. So please, if you do send videos, do not get offended by any questions that are asked.
No, I'm going to send mine, and it has to be from TikTok because I don't have it anymore, like on my phone. But, yeah, please ask questions.
Yeah.
Then I'll tell you later.
Brad,
So
don't even start.
I got 3 videos now. 1 from Brad and 2 from Eileen.
Well,
Do you
2
want
from
me
Rich,
to send it
not
to
me.
you, Jeremy?
What's that?
You want me to send it to you?
Yeah, you can go ahead and send it to me if you want.
I need to turn my volume down.
Brad, the eye is okay. Just a little bit on the sore side, but nothing anywhere near what I was expecting it to. So that's a win.
It is not showing up.
Go to StreamYard.com/Facebook or
Straight to Things Network.
go to Things Network page.
Yeah, because that way, once you go on the Things Facebook network page, your name will show up then.
I am Goat Father.
Goat Father.
Okay, I like that one, Jeff. I gotta admit, I like that one.
Hannah is
If
sending
you
me
go
messages
to
saying
like Jeremy's page or my page, if you go, it's like almost like if you go through a certain person's page, an individual's page, it still shows up Facebook user lately for some reason.
On my individual page, it doesn't even come up to StreamYard.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
Mimi. So remember a couple of shows ago, and Adrienne, I think you were busy because I think I tried to reach out. Or my messenger didn't go through, one of the two. But I had Mimi do a walkthrough of my house. And
yes. I knew Lauren brought this up when Lois and I were on the show earlier today.
That's painful. I have some friends that have had that. That is extremely painful.
She didn't give us. She told us about the cortisone shot, but she didn't give us the details. Yikes.
Okay, let's see here.
But Mimi, I know you only saw him for a brief minute. The man that you saw, by chance, was there a cane or anything involved?
Great grandpa goat at triplets. Jeez.
Yeah, Mimi gets to meet the man at our house every time she comes over.
Prayer
Actually,
to
we met her before she came here.
She did say, and now I will give Mimi this credit. She we were I think it was you, wasn't it, Mimi? Or am I just crazy today? Because I could honestly be crazy today. I've had a tough week. Wasn't sure how my life was going to go after 20 something years of it. Okay, so yes, okay, I want to make sure. So we walk in. Y'all have seen my house in pictures, the house we're renovating. So I walk in, I'm doing the whole walkthrough, and I pan around the whole living room. One thing I will give Mimi credit for, she saw a man sitting somewhere that there's really, I mean, we've got chairs every which way, but I mean, this is not a place where people would sit. And where she pointed out, I see a man sitting there. What she didn't know was that is where my father-in-law's desk and chair used to be. And even watching TV, he sat in his computer chair watching it. So I will give Mimi credit on that one. That I mean, because it's a wall that you would not expect someone to be sitting at with a room full of furniture. So I will have to give her credit for that.
Eileen, I was with the day that you had, I was kind of in the same boat as well, whether I was gonna still have a job or not.
Gotcha.
So, okay, I got these videos. Oh wait, hold on a second.
Oh no.
What's up?
Somebody sent me a friend request, and when I hit to tap it to see who it was, it deleted it. So I had to.
So if anyone just sent Adrienne a friend's request, resend it.
I just tried to add them. So.
Oh, so you remembered who it was. Okay. You remembered who it was.
Over the past week, I have been getting a lot of friend requests lately.
Me too. A lot
I've been
of them.
getting hookers.
Hey, what's up,
Oh,
Scotty?
God.
Yeah, I've been getting those too.
Scott was one of
Whatever,
those
Scott.
that I saw at the Bell Mansion that didn't let me go past 10 feet before I could get.
Yeah, Brad, because sure as the hell ain't you.
Yeah, way too
Anyone
much.
on here ever sends me a friend's request and I don't accept it, send me a message because I don't even really go in my friend's request and look to see.
It was her.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. I am so sorry. I just hit it, and yeah, I sent you a request.
So yeah, if anybody ever sends me one, send me a message because I never even go through those.
I do because I have to get rid of them. It pops up and it stays right there.
See, mine don't even pop up. I got it where it does somehow or another where it doesn't.
And if you do add, Eileen, please make sure to hide your cups. She will take them.
Okay, so next time I see you, I'm gonna have to take up that torch and take it.
No.
And
No.
be careful which Eileen Jones you add. She does have two profiles.
She gets in trouble.
But
She hits
the
it, forgets
one,
it.
she's trying to get rid of it, but for some reason,
That's right, Scott.
Oh, she sent one. And I just got Lauren's friend request too, so she just sent it to me.
Let's see. I think Lauren was one of those that sent me a friend request earlier this week.
I
So
just
this is.
just accepted it.
Let me see if I can show y'all just in case because I don't want
He's a
anybody
goat
mad.
babysitter.
What is with the goats tonight, y'all?
It's Jeff the
So,
goat.
This is the
Where we
right.
got one goat.
Facebook. This is the right Facebook page. I took Adrienne's or Jeremy, one of y'all. No, maybe it was Chrissy. I don't know. Somebody's advice and changed my profile picture, so it wasn't the same.
I knew they were both the same.
Okay.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can get me off big
I'm
screen
sorry,
now.
Lauren. Let me tell you this. For the last several weeks, Lauren, I have been so scatterbrained. I can't keep anything straight. It's been a whirlwind for me lately. Yeah, I've been getting all kinds of friend requests over the past week, and it started after I was on Emily's show.
I've
Well,
been
of
getting them for the
course,
last
why
few
not?
months. It's nuts.
Well, the thing is, for Emily's show, she was showing me the stats because it's also on an actual radio station. The way that they had it, she said at one point we had more than 1 million listeners listening to the show.
Not bad.
I had never seen a number like that. So that's just awesome.
Well, she said the same thing when Don and I came on to the show. I think that was their first. I think that was their first episode, if I'm correct, for this new version of the shows. Yeah, it was. So she said we had just about almost the same amount as well.
Yeah, she was showing me all kinds of different stats, and I'm thinking, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm ready to start showing videos for everybody. Adrienne, I'm going to start with you.
Okay.
So
don't mind me. This is my first investigation, so don't mind my commentary.
That's
Is it PG?
Yes.
Or is it XXX?
No.
Can you walk over here? Thank you.
this here is only a minute.
Are you a soldier? What?
Oh.
Thank you.
That was a whistle, right?
Yes.
I heard that whistle.
Yes. Did anybody else hear the whistle on live?
It was like a wolf whistle.
That's what that was me that time, just now. Okay, I'm gonna go get a device where you can communicate with me. I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna get the REM pod. Oh, goddamn! It's okay, no. No.
Okay. Sorry, you just scared me.
Who was that yelling in the background?
Okay, that was the temple.
Goddamn! It's okay.
I recognized it.
Yeah.
And I won't call out names. She's one that works there.
Oh.
And they had to be with us. And that bang felt like it shook the floor underneath us. That is marble floor. It is not going to shake that floor. It just felt like it did.
That happened the second time I was there.
That happened the first night I was there. I'm gonna play that small clip again.
I think that's go. Can I go?
I'm gonna get the REM pod. Oh, goddamn! It's okay. No.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Hear that, guys out there in the audience?
I grabbed her shirt and I was like, no, we don't run. And that was my first investigation. They work there.
I didn't realize that was your first one.
Brad saying at least it wasn't a dog whistle outside.
No, but on this, you couldn't hear that whistle as loud as you can when you're actually hearing the video. It was so loud. And then, which we had been hearing the clacking. It was in the kitchen and dining hall area. And then that little ballroom.
I'm about to say, now there's some, I know over by the stairs in the back that go up, there was some activity before there.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes sense right there. But when we were there the second time, I believe we heard some whistles too.
Well, the whistles, yes, absolutely. They were there.
And
there was the clacking. It sounded almost like pool balls hitting. There was a lot of that. And of course, that was my first investigation. So I knew not to run. I knew not to do that. And that would have scared me even worse than I'd have fallen on those stairs if I'd have ran. But when she went to take off running, I grabbed her shirt. I was like, no, we don't run. And by the time I got upstairs, I was shaking because that scared the shit out of me, but I wasn't going to go running.
Right.
And I did go right back down.
The first time that I went there, I heard that bang both nights.
Was the same person there?
I'm sure they might have been there. They might not have been with the same group. Because when Jeremy was there, remember, we were broken up, or all of us were there. We broke up into 4 different groups.
Yeah, but I was there before.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about that night. I thought you meant that night that we were all there.
Yeah, I was just asking if the same person was there on each one of our.
I think when I heard the bang, it was just, I mean, of course, people were still there and around, but I know Shelby, when there was Lindy, me, and Shannon were down in that same area you were in the main area. And I believe that's where we were when we heard it from upstairs.
Okay. See, I couldn't focus on where it came from. It sounded like it was from right behind me. But being upstairs would make sense. I still will not put this out as evidence because I don't know. I have a suspicion that somebody up top hit something.
And that's why I didn't either, because and that's the bad thing about when you are doing and you have multiple people, especially in multiple areas of locations, is that, and they may not even know they do it sometimes.
Yeah, this one did.
Okay, but
that's why I don't really like public investigations.
Hey, Jacqueline.
That's why I don't like doing public investigations, because there's just too many people.
Right.
I mean, how many times have you sat there, and I'm not saying on this situation, but how many times has someone sat there and their stomach didn't do the loud gurgle, but it just did a slight? Well, everyone heard it, but you didn't feel it, so you didn't know it was your stomach. So there are some times that we do make noises or something that we don't realize echoes, or we don't realize does certain things. But if someone intentionally tries to do something, but that, again, someone could be, and I'm just using this as an example. At the funeral home one time, we had a group upstairs, we're downstairs. Well, someone kind of dropped something, and fortunately I had been there 50 million times, so I knew what different sounds were. And so I knew it. But if I would have been there for the first time, they didn't realize that the sound would have echoed, because it wasn't something heavy. They didn't realize that sound would have echoed as bad, but it just happened to be that one area that they hit that echoed it. But so that makes it tough to put it as evidence.
And this one, see, the only
have to be intentional if somebody was doing that.
And the reason I won't put this as evidence, I just put it out there as this is what happened. I was on a live, and I cut that little clip because the whistle was real.
The whistle you would have known because it would have been something closer to you.
Yeah. And it was what we assume the guardian, what we call the guardian. He's not, he is a soldier, but he's left there to guard the place. And he's a really nice man. But I found out later, I caught a person doing several things to,
and that place truly is haunted.
Oh yeah.
And there's no sense in making any evidence there, because if you pay close enough attention, you're going to get it. Like I said, I will laugh my butt off till the day I die, because of all the names that Mustafa was called, not the night we were all there or the time, but the next time, all the names in that little bitty room off of the, And I mean, it liked to call Mustafa a lot of names. And he was just laughing because, why does the spirit box always come across calling me names like that?
Well, and later, another debunking thing. And this was the first time I was actually by myself off investigating. This was my second actual investigation, but off by myself and not with the group. There was we were doing a session with some people from Kansas, and I had my recorder, and I was playing it back after we'd asked some questions, and I heard this guttural, awful, and it sounded like words, and we thought we knew what the words said. And then I looked at the camera along with that, because we had the camera pointed on us. It was my dumb ass trying to get up off the floor and grunt. That's what it was. And, I was like, oh, wait, no. Because as soon as we put that with the camera, but someone had already put it out there as, oh, look, listen to this. This is what the thing said to us. No, what the thing said was me trying to get up off the damn floor.
But much kudos to you for taking it that far.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
big deal for trying to match different avenues of the evidence
Yeah.
to see if, I mean, yes, we do it to see if this equipment caught the same thing, but it does do that. It does try to make you realize, oh, wait, that was me.
Yeah. Yeah. And it sounded completely different than how I actually thought I sounded.
Well, what got me was the first time that I was there, we were all feeling a cold spot in this chair there in the atrium, and then we all backed away, and all of a sudden I feel this ice cold wisp of air just rush right by me through my elbow.
Yeah.
That one shook me.
Yeah. Yeah. That place is so active and it's so neat. If anybody gets a chance to go there, go.
Yes.
It's a temple in Salina, Kansas. And
Oh,
if you
place
need
is
connections
awesome.
to get there, message me. I can get you there. But you know, that place is absolutely unreal. And you have it overnight and all 7 floors and a sub basement. That sub basement I don't recommend going, but
Oh, yeah,
right,
I
Nick?
learned it. Yeah, I
Right,
learned
Nick?
it.
No, it was the basement for him, not the sub basement. Just the
No, it
basement.
was. No,
No,
it
it
was
was
the
the
sub.
sub-basement.
No, it was the sub basement. If I was down
With the
the actual,
dirt?
no, yeah, I was down in the sub basement, not in the basement with the
with
dirt
the
on it.
dirt and that pit where the hole goes in and everything
Thank
and
God.
the tables.
Thank God it wasn't there. I would have been in. I would have really seriously. I would have been in serious trouble if I was.
Some
If
of
I
us just
left
leaving
down
it
there.
behind.
That would have been
Mimi
really
and I have
bad.
an investigation coming this next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend.
Oh,
So
what?
I'm kind of excited for that one.
Yeah,
Are you at
some of us just
liberty to
leave.
say where at?
Huh?
Some of us just
Are you
leave
at
it.
liberty to say where at?
Yeah, it's at the Abbey here in Canyon City.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
It was
said
a.
she'll go in
I
the
looked.
basement.
I looked it up. It was a monastery for monks, and then it became like an abbey, and then it became hospital, I believe. Mimi, is that right? I was looking at a couple of different things. I think it was a hospital.
Mimi said she'll go in the basement. Mimi, you may want to be careful when you make that decision.
Yeah, she has no problem going anywhere. I
Well,
don't
for
either.
me, when I got lost down there, that was bad.
Getting lost is a whole different story. That place
Yeah.
will lose you
It's
in
an
a
awesome.
minute.
I was gonna say it's an awesome place, but when you're lost, that is when things go bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they know. They
And-
know you're
Sorry,
lost.
Nick.
Temple, in that temple, the way that it's laid out, it is easy to get lost.
It is. I'm surprised I was not the only one. I mean, I'm really surprised that no one else got lost. in
No,
that
but
damn
I'll get my
place.
other one in a minute.
Because you
Yeah.
got multiple staircases going every which direction.
And when
Mhm.
you're in the sub basement, it's like a maze almost. That's why it took like 5 minutes for me to figure out a plan of escape because I couldn't find, and I could not even find a damn light switch in that basement.
I thought that was the regular basement where the bathrooms were at.
That
No,
the bathroom was the only one that had lights on.
we left him in the sub basement and went to the basement.
Yeah, and I didn't know where the hell everybody went. I thought
Also,
everybody
you
went
owned
upstairs.
that party then.
Yeah.
What's that, Jeremy?
I say, Eileen is part of that party then.
Yeah,
I never knew what group you were with.
I was with
Um,
Mustafa's group.
Yeah, we took Mustafa upstairs. It was me, Rebecca, Donald, Leanne, Todd, Nick, and somebody else, and we just
I think
left.
Dylan was part of that too. Yeah.
Dylan was there, yes. But I think Dylan may have went somewhere else because me, Rebecca, Donald, Mustafa, Todd, and Leanne stayed in the basement, and that's where we did the human pendulum at that time.
I
Yeah, and I had to go use the wash,
the result.
and then I had to go use
That
the washroom.
night-
As soon as I walked out, everybody was gone. I'm like thinking, where the hell did everybody go, including one of the guides? So yeah, like I said, it was bad.
That night, that same night, we stayed as long as we could. My husband, boyfriend at the time, was having kidney stone issues. He was trying to stick it out, and I'm like, no, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, y'all just left. I was like,
Yes, we did. And it wasn't good enough that we left. It had to follow us to the motel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Zach was saying, "Yeah, I had some woman looking down at me, telling me, 'Wake up, wake up.'" I was like, "Yeah, that was probably Adrienne doing it."
Nope, sound asleep. He still
I'm
does
looking
that.
for something. If I miss anything, I'm looking for something.
And another fun thing was on that last night that we were all there doing the ghost hunt,
Mhm.
and me, Nick.
Yeah, who were those guys? They were from
Sean?
yeah,
Oh,
Sean.
No, not Sean.
No,
Patrick,
no.
Patrick and them?
Yeah,
and Patrick from Haunted Side.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
That
Yeah,
him
there
and then someone else. Might have been Cynthia from
No,
River
I
Bend.
could have. I don't really remember any like female investigators with us. I think it was just all us
Oh, yeah,
guys
we
upstairs.
had-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was there
Yeah,
for a little bit.
We
And
we
then-
had the two ladies from Riverbend with
Oh
us.
wait, yeah, we did. We did.
And then we had on a
Yeah. But
Yeah,
then she
Rosie.
ended up leaving though
Mhm.
because of that whole issue that went on with her.
yeah.
Well, that was doing the public thing. I think.
Yeah.
Was that on the second night?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah, that was the second night.
hey, speaking of Emily.
And
Hey, Emily.
but it seemed like something was playing cat and mouse.
Emily, you were no, you weren't. Give me that. I was like, I don't remember you.
That's
I
what
knew you then.
Viewers, keep going,
but
Jeremy.
something was playing
Telepathically
cat
doesn't
and mouse.
count.
Something was playing cat and mouse games with us up there on that top floor.
Oh my god, and I'm so glad. You know what? I should try to I should have sent you the video, Jeremy. I mean, what was so weird was
I got that video. It's
Oh,
just so long.
I know that's the problem though. It's just so
Yeah,
damn, I
it's
haven't
really
even
hard to cut that down.
I mean, I haven't even watched it since that event, and it was just so weird because that was when Steven was still filming, and then he ended the broadcast, but I was still running on my live feed, and
Then he went downstairs.
and I still remember he said this later, Jeremy, it was a good thing I was still filming live because we would have never captured all the crazy stuff that went on that top floor. I mean, it was like, I got to be honest, that had to be one of the best investigations I think I've ever been to. It was awesome with Jeremy and all these other guys. We were getting all this activity. There was just a few of us at that point. So we
were
didn't
there
even have that
4
large of a
times.
group. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you what, each time it was something different. Some of the same stuff, but something different. And then one time I went with Jan, and it was good. Oh, Emily, we love you. But that's actually the place I got to actually open up and wasn't scared of doing that. Even though they show you the pictures of the little black figure that's up by somebody's leg, things like that. I didn't feel any of that.
And that was also where we got Lucy from.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. My first visit there. Yep.
I cannot believe she was locked in a safe on the 4th floor of that
She
building.
wasn't.
Oh, thanks,
That's what-
Lauren.
That's what
She
Jennifer
wasn't. No, she was up in that room where they did their crafts and stuff, where it's just pretty much just wood and then a ladder that goes up to the window.
Mm-hmm.
There's a closet on the left-hand side. She was just up in the back of that closet. She wasn't locked anywhere.
Maybe that was where she was after they found her, but Jennifer told me they initially found her inside a safe on the 4th floor.
Okay, so they found her and then put her up there.
Yeah.
But the way I understood it, when we pulled her out of there, they had never seen her before.
Well, maybe we better talk to her again then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I need to get my information straight before I start writing them down.
Yeah, that's something that, I would ask if you got your information anywhere else. I would ask.
Yeah.
Some good compliments here on the show. Now
Thank
Lauren
y'all.
said,
Thank you. Thank you.
Lauren, you should check out Emily's show too if you ever have the chance.
Emily's 24 years old.
No, she's been doing her show for
Huh?
24 years.
No, she's only 24.
She's
Just
20,
like you are.
she's 24 and probably working on her second margarita.
Oh my God, really, Brad?
Okay.
I
I'm
cannot
gonna
find the
go ahead
video I was
and
trying to find.
I'm going to go ahead and bring up our second video of the night, and this is one that Eileen sent me. And Eileen, I think this is the second one that you sent me.
Okay, this one I don't know much about. I've not seen it yet, but when he
Oh, you
said-
haven't seen it yet?
I have not seen it. He just sent
Okay.
this one, and he said, here's another one that's interesting. No children were
Emily.
present.
Okay, that would make sense because on the caption here, they put down child singing.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play this right now.
And where was this?
That's it?
That's the whole
Rich,
video.
can you give us a little bit, or if you're still here, can you tell us a little bit? Wait, go back.
Yeah, wait, go back for a sec.
Yeah, I was going to say, be quiet. I got my speaker right to my
I hear it.
Yep, I can hear it now. Actually, can you play one? I'm going to turn up the volume. Play one more time.
Let me mute mine.
It's very faint, but I can
Yeah.
hear
Yeah, I can
We
hear it.
definitely. Are we hearing it in the right spot, Rich?
It's a flea market in Tulsa. That's where it's at.
I'm
Lauren
very
says she can
familiar
hear it.
with Tulsa.
I've never been to Tulsa. I need
I
to
did
get out
definitely
more.
hear that. And
Okay.
so I know y'all do the flea market after, obviously after it closes. And it's pretty late at night when you're doing it, right?
If I may ask, since it's at a flea market, I mean, is that like the main floor, or is that some kind of basement? Because it does look like a basement almost, or at least a storage area.
Let me bring that back up.
Adrienne, mute again. I think I hear your background.
It's one.
Yeah, it
it's,
does look like a basement.
No, he's saying
he said
it's
it's
one floor.
Okay. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I thought it was a basement at first. It looked just
It
like
does.
one.
It does look like that because of the overhead pipe.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can unmute now.
The pipe is their. I don't even know how to say that word. Rich.
HVAC. It's their heating and air system.
Oh, okay.
Rich, I'm actually from Veneta. That's why I said I'm familiar with Tulsa.
Okay.
I can definitely hear it though, Rich.
Yeah,
It's like
it
it's
is
the first.
very faint. It'd be very easy to miss if you weren't really paying attention.
Good ear, sweetie.
I was.
Did
gonna
you hear
say,
it? Go ahead.
No, I was going to say the first couple plays I couldn't hear it, but after turning the volume up, I could hear it then.
Now, did you hear it while you were there, or only when you went back and reviewed the evidence? Oh, it was caught on EVP caught on two cameras.
See, I don't hold residual imprints. I see a lot of energy and spirits when I go to my flea market.
That-
Caught on two
that's
cameras.
actually, well, no, that is good and bad at the same
Right.
Yeah.
So the other video, would I be right to think that that came from the same location?
I don't know the location. So, Rich, what about the location in the other video? Have you watched the video, Jeremy?
I have not.
Okay, so you'll kind of see. I know I have. Oh, that was at Broken
Bow.
the other one's okay, that's right. I do remember him saying that. This next video is at Broken Bow Asylum,
All right, I'm
in
gonna
Oklahoma,
play
and
it right now.
you should see what I knew immediately what he was talking about.
Oh, wow.
So, I wasn't sure about that. It doesn't. I mean, the way it does, and of course, we did discuss bugs. We did, discuss
Dust.
dust. But how it does that separate thing? What do y'all see anything where it would?
It actually looks more elongated than actually splitting into two.
Has anybody slowed it down and like really, really zoomed in and slowed it down to see if it's
Like-
maybe a bug spreading its wings?
Like frame by frame.
Give me a minute, and I will be able to do that.
While you're doing that, Jeremy, Lauren just wrote this down. A few nights ago, I had this amazing thing. I was thinking of my little brother that passed 2 years ago. I was in my bed and felt someone sit on my bed. When I looked, there was no one there, but there was a dent in the mattress as if someone was sitting there. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
Heard that a lot before.
I don't know what on earth has been going on the last 2 days, but I usually don't have dreams at all. And the last 2 nights, the dreams have been so vivid. Like one was a little boy that came through my window. Like it opened the window, slid it over, which is only in the basement and the top floor. And I knew it was a warning. So I'm like, what? It woke me up. And so that was the end of that. And then last night, huh?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then last night, it was, I was with my best friend. She was leaving for somewhere, like I'm never going to see her again. And then my husband was with me. We went into a hospital to visit somebody. And he was joking like he always does. Even though he's in pain, he's joking. He lay down in the chair and his face turned bright red and he passed out.
Oh.
And I'm trying to find a nurse. And I got lost in the hallways. I don't know what happened from there, but I got a name. Like I woke up and the name was being said. I went and wrote it down real quick, but it was really weird.
Okay.
Lauren says she
Remember
has orbs all around her.
About a month ago, I told you that I was having the weirdest dream for like weeks. I mean, it was just the weirdest sets of dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Rich said, I think to respond to the video, he said it has not been cut down yet or slowed down.
So Rich just sent me a
I got
message.
it slowed down. The original video is 9 seconds. I slowed it down to the slowest I could and even cut it. And it's now 53 seconds. So
Okay.
Exploding dust orb, as Rich had described it. Okay.
that's the slowest I could get it.
See, to me, it looks like
It does separate into two and then come back into one is what it looks like.
Yeah, well, no, it's kind of doing that again right now. Look at that.
but it's almost like there's a string in between the two. Look at it.
That's why I said before, it looked almost kind of elongated, like as if there were two, and there was like a string or a tube or something attached between both of them.
Let's pay attention to other people.
I was
If they
looking
are
at
moving
light.
something.
See, the only thing I'm seeing moving on is his flashlight, which is going away from where everything is.
Yeah, and he even stopped it and then started moving it again while it was still in motion.
See, now Emily says, looks like a web moving across.
It's so strange. You can see it coming from that door. It comes in the door and then down.
Looks of this. Yeah, now
But
Lauren's
it's
saying looks
so
as
hard
if
to
it.
tell just because it has a streamer behind it, but then like there, it just kind of dips down and then goes into two and then like comes back into one. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's like wings reflection or what.
That's
See,
what it's looking like. It's like a reflection where it gets to a point, almost like, let's say you're coming across a spoon and then it would split it up. And as you go across that curvature is when it would come down and then cross each other.
Right.
I would say spider web as well, except it came from the door all the way in and then past everybody.
Nope.
Lauren
not-
says it looks like it has a tail.
It's like it comes from
It's
behind.
not coming from the door. It's coming from the
Yeah, it
side.
is.
Take a look at it.
Brad's saying it looks like it had wings.
See,
Sean-
it's coming from beside the door, not inside the door, but it's coming from the side of the door.
Yeah.
Brad, is
Sean-
this? Excuse me, Rich. Is this the main entry area at Broken Bow before you walk to the hallway?
There's actually another question nearby. I don't know who this Facebook user is. Was asking when was this taken? Oh wait, it's right here on the corner. It was
Okay.
taken in September.
Oklahoma, it could still be
I
hot.
remember. I was going to say when we were in Kansas, it was still really warm. So I wouldn't think this. I would think the same for Oklahoma.
Roof, it was in the attic space.
It reminds her of a draft.
On this roof, it was in the attic space.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
Rich
no,
just
it's
confirmed
coming
was
from
still
it
warm.
in front.
Yeah, it
On
is.
this roof, it was in the attic space.
Okay, now what's that flash?
Somebody's camera thing, the light. There is a light that shines that way.
It's his light right there.
Yeah.
On this roof,
In the back.
it was in the attic space.
And oh, it's her light.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying spiderweb now. Lauren got some screenshots. She's going to send them to Jeremy.
That almost looks like it came from the wall, but I mean, I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, it's really hard to
That's
say.
a curtain.
It's definitely from in front of that wall or that barrier, whatever it is.
That is those are like those hospital type curtain, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Bob Burnell who was asking.
Oh,
what
Bob.
taken.
Okay.
Yeah, this particular video, I was like, I can't tell you what that could or couldn't be.
I
From the walls to the window.
I want to say that is a reflection off of something, but something was causing it to split and then come back and then cross itself like it was going across a curvature.
Now, Rich wants to know, can you handle some of his best F-bombs? And he can send it, I think, another video. I said, I think we can. I think we got that.
We have me on the show. We can handle anything.
That's why I said that.
Yeah.
So Emily's asking if anyone walked through there lately. Of course, I haven't been there, so.
No, she's talking about if anybody had
Right
walked through there lately doing this.
Oh, okay. I thought she
Everybody
meant
sitting
like.
down.
See, now she's saying
Everybody
it's a,
sitting down in this video. I don't. But if somebody would have been walking through there, any orbs that would have been kicked up would have been going in every which direction. That
Now-
one here does appear to be more deliberate. And there would have been more than just that if somebody had just walked through there.
Now, I
You
tell
know-
you that was the first location. That's when I was investigating with Bud, and he saw something almost like a shapeshifter or whatever in the back in the alleyway. And Rich and I just asked him if he had any footage of this. Rich, his wife, me and Bud kept hearing something, and every time we would go to where we thought the sound would come from, it instantly would be somewhere else, like far away. And you didn't see anything move, didn't hear anything move, and that's an interesting location. I hate to see it go, but it's unfortunately she's having to let it go.
what do you mean having to let it go?
She needs to focus on her life right now versus managing a location. So Rich said, I think that they're turning it into something, they're going to revamp the building.
Broken Bow Asylum.
That
really.
should cause some issues.
Ugh. And I haven't even been there yet. Damn it.
It was, if I remember right, she was turning it into a shelter of some kind.
I don't remember, but it was definitely, I've been there several times. Rich has been there. It's like his second home. So like he says, he'll buy a spider web. Trust me, he's got 50 more different things that he could probably send. That man is more organized with his evidence than anybody I've ever seen.
How come I did not know about this before?
Hey, Brad, are you still here? We're going to show your video now.
Oh, man. Lauren, we'd love to go to Gettysburg.
No, I disposed of Brad.
Oh, no, he's still here.
Brad is the spirit.
You spoke a little
Brad
too
is
soon
the
there.
spirit.
Hold on before I play. Hey, Brad, this video is 6 minutes long. Where do you want me to go to?
Where are you at, Lauren?
She actually lives in, well, you know what? I'll let her explain. I shouldn't answer for her.
I think she's talking about Gettysburg.
Yes, she is.
I was actually shooting darts the other night, and I was
Yep.
supposed to go to Gettysburg
There you go,
with Bart
Adrienne.
and them. And the guy I was shooting darts with is like, you need to go to Gettysburg. I was like, trust me, I want to go so bad.
And what's cool about with Lauren, I mean, where Ashburn, Virginia is, I mean, she explained to me and Lois earlier that she's literally close to the Virginia-Washington, D.C. border. That's where Ashburn is. And she's only just an hour away also. She's also not far from the Pennsylvania border. So she's only an hour away from Gettysburg.
Oh,
So, according to Emily, I think I just got an invite to stay the night at her house.
Who's that? Who's that?
that's Chester. Yep.
Oh, geez. Good to see you. What were you saying, Eileen? I'm sorry.
I said, according to Emily's post right there, she's inviting me to go to Gettysburg and stay the night at her house. Just saying.
Gettysburg Battlefield Bash. I already know. I'm sure we've already heard about that, and I've already heard what the theme is going to be this year: Christmas in July.
Hey, Brad, where in this video do you want me to go to? I don't want to show the entire 6-minute clip.
Kelly said she noticed the Ouija board the other day.
Okay, so the story behind that.
Wait. Before you get started, I just came back to see Emily's post. No, not anyone can stay. Just me because I'm 24.
No, ma'am.
Right.
Okay, Brad sent the shorter clip to you.
Okay, it hasn't shown up yet, so it's probably still loading. So the story behind the Ouija board that Brad's talking about. Do you guys remember the Wicked Wiccan sisters?
Yes.
So they were the first booth when you walk in there, and they sell all kinds of really unique items like death mask. And okay, Brad's thing just
We
came
heard it.
So one of them was a small little Ouija boards about this big with different designs on them, and Brad bought one that had more of a greenish tint color to it. So he bought that. He said he's going to give that to Kelly. So what he did, and Kelly did not know, that's his wife, for those of you who don't know, did not know that he was coming up here to Fort Wayne. She had to work Saturday. And he said he wasn't even going to tell her until she notices the Ouija board. I'm like, okay, well, let's see how well she pays attention. This is Saturday, okay? He puts this out on a bookshelf that is right next to their TV. So when they're sitting down, they are looking at this bookshelf. So it's right in view. Apparently, she just noticed it 2 days ago. And he's messaging me every day. Yeah, so far she hasn't noticed it yet.
See, he messaged me that earlier.
Yeah. So
I just want to show Lauren's comment. She's talking about the other battlefields that she lives nearby: Manassas, Balls Bluff, Antietam, Fredericksburg, and Spotsylvania. That's really cool. See all the girls that passed out on a college campus using the Ouija board the other day? I didn't hear anything about this.
I just saw something about that today.
I don't know anything about it.
14 girls passed out.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Really?
just saw something about that today. I didn't read it because as soon as I saw Ouija board, I'm like,
Were they drinking?
wouldn't surprise me, to be honest.
Have you ever had any intention of staying in Washington?
Yeah.
did they drink the special Kool-Aid?
Okay.
I
Okay,
wouldn't know.
Brad's video ready here. It is 20 seconds, 28 seconds long.
On this
Now,
one,
Brad, are we listening for something here?
oh, it was completely covering you in black.
Is this Waverly?
Yeah.
You know what? I remember this video.
We could do that.
He's following us too.
Yep, he's following us.
Is that Denise I hear?
Yeah, it's Ernie and Denise. They're there too.
Okay, so he said,
Okay.
no, you'll see it on the left.
Yeah, so, okay.
This way, and it's,
It's black.
oh, it was completely covering you in black.
Yeah, here we go. Yep.
Shadow Pico on the left.
Oh, I
So,
see it.
Yep.
you saw it?
It's
I saw
against
it.
the far wall. I can't show you. I was like, it's right there.
Yep, I can see it. There it is.
Now go back a little bit because is it okay? It looks like it's
Okay,
on the far
okay.
wall, but you can see through it.
Yeah,
the
I,
wall.
Yeah, here we go. Yep.
You see how you
Okay.
can see through it?
You can
Yeah.
see, yeah, it's like a silhouette, a shadow.
yeah, I see it now. Okay, Brad, with that, were there anybody behind you
Yeah.
that also would have had IR lights behind them? And maybe that's casting the shadow from there.
I know that place is really, I mean, shadows play a lot on there from us.
Yeah, see, Emily's saying, look at the frame closest to us on the left. Someone moves there too.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
Okay, show me where with your mouse where she's talking about.
It does look like it's leaning out to look. Yeah.
Bedroom. And
Door frame
Okay, so
close.
I'm gonna back this up a little bit.
they were
So let's try. Okay, get rid of the comments.
Sorry.
So let's try watching the shadow peeking out, but also taking a look in the shadow at the very far left. See if maybe those two are together somehow.
Yeah, here we go. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is there anybody at the very end of that hallway?
I don't think there is.
Or is that just the way the windows are?
They actually look separate.
We could do that.
Mm-hmm.
The shadow that we saw on the far left was not moving at the same time as the shadow down at the end of the hall. To me, it didn't look like it.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, Brad's saying no one at the end of the hallway.
How many people were with you there, Brad?
It's okay now. There's someone straight forward in that door though. It's
That's what
Frank.
I'm seeing too,
Yeah.
Following us.
Emily. But kind of looks like someone. Are you seeing them with their arms crossed,
Full video
Emily?
shows more of us, more behind us.
or am I
It's
just
completely blacked
am I
up down there.
piecing things together in my
He's got
brain?
infrared on and it got completely black.
Is that Beth?
I was going to ask if that's Beth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely. It was like a cloud. Now it's
Okay, so
gone.
you saw it with his arms crossed too.
He got it on camera, on
Oh.
video. Well, we could see it through the viewfinder.
Is it still back there? Yeah, look, if you look,
You gonna make me listen
Turn
to
around
man's
and look.
voice?
turn around and see where it goes, is that a window, Ernie?
Yeah, there's a window, the window
Okay,
that goes
see
out
how
to the
the
fire
windows
escape.
get- See?
Sorry to go.
Yeah, see the top? Yeah.
Now it's hard to tell from here, but is that Denise?
It looks like Denise
I
from here.
think it
sounds like
is.
her.
I did recall here. I think it was from Denise. I mean,
You
it
got
was
sounds
Denise.
like
yeah.
her.
Blacked out.
Yeah.
On the hour.
Is that where the janitor lives?
Good? I'm good.
It was like a
Yeah,
fog
it's-
just
yeah, it's
going
her.
up in front, and then it blacked her out.
I'm a weirdo like that.
Which story is this?
Up, I can see like it looked like something was above her.
Did you pick it up on yours or could you tell?
But then you moved it.
There's,
If I remember right, it's the
yeah,
okay.
it's all blacked out again.
The
It is
third
all blacked out
floor
again.
is the one
Look at
that
that.
has the chip and all that
Oh,
fall
big
that makes
black.
it look like
That's
an
big
actual
black.
person
He's
there.
coming too.
Lauren is saying she's getting a feeling of a man from that
Let's
shadow.
see what you can do, Big Black. Block it all out.
Show it. Show
Now,
it, big
hold on. I
black.
do want to make a
Block it out,
comment.
buddy.
Go back just a little bit.
Look at that.
Okay.
Oh,
So you'll
big
see
black.
their
That's big black.
shadow right there on the right hand side. So their
There's-
shadows are not going all the way down.
Okay, well, that's shadow.
It's all blacked out again. It is all blacked out again.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Big black.
Oh, big black.
That's big black. He's coming too.
Oh, hold on, hang on.
So if y'all notice, their shadows don't go that far down.
Yeah. It's all blacked out again. It is all blacked out again.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Big black.
Oh, big black.
That's big black.
Okay, and
He's coming
something
too.
just moved over there on the right. Did you see that?
Well, I
Let's see what
saw
you can do,
his
Big Black. Block it
shadow.
all.
Where are you looking?
Big black.
Oh, big black.
That's big
Right
black.
there.
He's coming.
Okay,
too.
I think
Yeah.
that is Ernie's shadow.
Look at that.
That's what I
Emily's
was
saying
gonna
it's
say.
shadows.
Black.
They are on the left
He's
side. It will
coming
show up.
too.
They were closer to that area in the first video.
Hey, bro.
Or on the left side.
Let's see what you can do, Big Black. Block it all out.
Show it. Show us, big black. Block it out, buddy. Or not.
Okay, so is this the correct date, Brad? June 25th, 2020?
I hear it.
Yeah, it was in that doorway when I walked past.
Like that.
Yeah. Startled me
It's
just
real light.
startled me just a little bit. I wasn't expecting to hear it.
Uh-huh.
It's starting to black out a little bit.
Yeah. See? That is.
Are these audio clips,
Yeah, the doorway.
Eileen?
There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
There he goes. Yeah.
No, he said it was more towards April 20. I don't know if he means April 20th or April 2020.
He's
April.
confused.
He just
Don't
showed
mind
it
him.
Emily, when do you
Right
think
there.
you heard that?
Oh, okay.
to you. Yeah, that was really close.
There's a reason I'm asking that one.
Right.
April 20th.
Take a couple more steps.
Oops.
Right there.
Now, towards the beginning of this video, when Denise was further on back there and you first started seeing
Did you
it,
see that? Is
didn't
somebody-
look
are you
exactly
moving to
human
the?
at first. It looked
to your
sort of
right?
distorted.
I'm surrounded right here and I can actually see them. I'm standing here looking.
Look at all blacked out again for just a second.
I'm standing here actually looking at people, you guys, standing here looking at me. There's somebody right here in this.
Are y'all
doorway.
seeing? Is anybody seeing this movement?
Does anybody want to walk down here and look at these people with me?
It's all blacked out. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's completely blacked out.
Come on, Taylor.
I'll walk down there with the camera.
All right, go ahead.
I'm walking down by you.
Okay, be careful, you don't run into the wall.
That's what I'm trying not to do. It's completely blacked out down there. Oh my God. No, it's not.
There's been something standing right here that goes where most of the shuffling and stuff, and it's a stairwell. I feel like I'm walking into something right now. It feels weird.
Down there, it's a little bit black, like something big down there.
It feels almost like you're walking into some sort of like you get a little dizzy right here. You feel it? Like you're walking into something.
Yeah.
See, it messes with your head. You feel like your equilibrium's off a little bit, don't you?
Yeah.
Our equilibrium's off. We're in the middle of something. I'm coming. He's feeling the dizziness too.
I'll check down this way. Oh, you can see it's full light down that way.
Yeah,
But then you turn it down this way, and it's
black.
oh, it was completely covering you in black.
Yeah, I see. Here he comes. Yep.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, I see. Here he comes. Yep. do that.
He's following us too.
Yep, he's following us.
I'm watching. Oh yeah. Here he
He
comes.
felt his head start getting swimmy when he got close to it.
I'm feeling it
I
again
know
right
that
now.
wall.
Yeah, I got it on me.
I know who that is.
Also, this, yeah,
Yep,
there's
he's right
a group
behind
of
us.
people, and they have their own flashlights. So
It's completely blacked out and it's moving.
Emily's saying that's her shadow on the left. That was her shadow in the left corner.
Right here.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Emily's
I
keeps
would
calling.
say that's somebody else's shadow from somebody's flashlight way back.
He's calling this guy Frank.
But I think Big Black is more playful than anything else.
You think?
Maybe just a little.
Yeah.
You wanna tell
Based
that
on-
story?
Go
No,
ahead.
you tell that story.
Okay, she was taking a we live right over the hill.
3
right over there.
minutes.
3 minutes, takes us 3 minutes to get home when we leave here. And,
They follow us because we live close and they know us.
yeah, and we're here all the time. Well, during the off season, when everything was shut down up here, she was taking a shower and rinsing off, and she opened her eyes and it was completely black in the bathroom. And she couldn't see anything.
So I want to make a comment about what Emily said. I've got a message into someone because I want to say Rebecca and Donald said that's the location that they heard someone say mama too. So that's what I'm trying to find out because she said she thought she heard a voice say mama. Well, you got it up there.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to find out if that was the same location that Rebecca and Donald caught on video, well, on recorder saying mama.
Okay, guys, I am going to cut out. I've got noise this way, noise this way. We can't watch these things doing that. I'm going to have to stay on mute. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut out and watch from my phone.
All right.
Oh,
Well, we won't. We're not going to be staying on too much longer. So.
All right, y'all. Love you guys. I
love
will
you,
see
sweetheart.
next
Love
week.
you.
Okay,
Bye, guys.
we'll see you next week. Robert and Janie will be on next week.
Awesome. I look forward to that.
Oh,
y'all.
look what Emily just said
Bye,
for you.
sweetie.
Love you, honey. Bye.
Love
Now,
you.
if that is the very end of the fourth floor, I was actually just writing about this in my paranormal memoir. That's also where I tried my dog whistle experiment, and something tried to manifest itself 15 feet in front of me.
Who's this Facebook user? We've been getting a lot of them lately.
A lot of people go to the Universal page, so
Yeah.
it's Todd.
Oh,
It's
Todd. Hey, Todd.
Hi, Todd.
Wait, which Todd?
Yes. That's good. Hey,
That Todd.
Dave's in the
Todd.
house.
That Todd.
At Todd, that's how you want to call him. That's fine.
Good to see you, Dave. Yes.
That's how Ernie describes him. The Todd.
No, I say that Todd.
Thanks,
So, yeah,
Emily.
so if that is the fourth floor, so that's all the way down there at the very end of that third wing. That was where I did my dog whistle experiment I think that was the third time I tried it, and something tried manifesting itself in front of me, 15 feet away.
The Todd.
That Todd.
The Todd.
It's that Todd.
Okay, so you can go either that Todd or that Todd.
That
Yeah,
Todd.
That Todd.
No, not the Todd. It's Ernie's son.
Okay, so for those of you,
This is another story.
Ernie and Denise's podcast on Sunday, they explained the story as to how Todd all of a sudden became Ernie's son, and it is hilarious.
I gotta see that.
Because it was in two places that people thought Ernie was his dad. Two places.
I'm
Not
glad
just
Ernie
one,
looks
two
that old.
places.
Because Todd's old. I love you, brother. I love
Apparently,
you,
he wasn't
brother.
looking as old as Ernie was that day.
I love
mean,
you, brother.
I gotta ask though. I mean, the fact that Todd's become Ernie's son, was this by adoption, if I may ask?
Hey,
Well,
Todd.
it wasn't by choice, I can tell you that.
It must not be 24.
Todd, give my two sisters a kiss.
Sure you do.
So the first clip I sent you, if anybody has a problem with foul language, please do not listen. Okay, I put a disclaimer.
Well,
You still here, Rich, to answer any questions?
I was gonna say Rich has been gone for a little while.
okay, so
He's here. I didn't think Rich
Oh,
left
he's
me.
still here, yeah.
Rich
He's still
loves
here.
me.
Parental advisory banner across the bottom. Yeah, we don't have one, Emily. I mean, we do
So-
have other banners, but just not that one.
Before you get this one started, let me go back to that message and I will tell you. He said the F-bomb clip was on his portal and it was also at Broken Bow at the nurses station. You'll hear what sounds like a nasty get out. And I asked if I would if it was I got F you Rich.
hang on. I'm trying to get something so that I can actually play it.
And I have not heard any of these yet.
Oh, so this is your first time listening to it.
It's my first time.
I was gonna say that's what she said.
Okay. Copy, paste. Okay, here we go.
Good. Looks like I've made quite a laughing audience right now.
Yeah, he did say he had to cut it down so it would send.
Well, right now I am turning those audios into video so that I can actually play them.
Nick, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
When is
Yeah, Lauren, you should have been in our group chat last night.
Oh my God, Lord! One of these days you'll have to see what we talk about.
Like I said, I was in a bad mood last night, so I had to make Nick laugh, and then Jeremy killed all the fun by telling the punchline of the jokes, saying, "Well, that's from 30 years ago." I said, "But Nick was only like not even thought of."
Yeah, but then afterwards, I had to make you. I had to.
Those are some old jokes you were telling, Eileen.
I mean, it was still funny because Nick probably never heard. Well, okay, hold on. I can say
Except
something
for that,
like that.
except for that last one, because like you said, you had to go pray afterwards.
And then she disappeared on us.
Okay, True Lies came on last night. Yeah, no, I was watching it.
Oh my God, Travis. Okay, then. Okay.
Well, okay, so Travis, that actually kind of goes along with a lot of what people have been saying. There's been something reported as a creeper on the
the
fourth.
creeper.
Now I remember Ernie and Denise were saying something about that it was somebody specific. I want to say it was like an orderly
Frank.
that was a bad person up there. I had to ask them. But Ernie and Denise were saying something about the creeper actually being somebody.
Todd, if you're still on, chime in if you're still on to some of these questions. I have not ever been to Waverly, unfortunately, to answer any of them since you were a tour guide there.
Well, you got the
Lauren.
invitation, Eileen.
Huh?
I gave you that invitation there a couple of days ago.
Here's something for you, Eileen.
There you go. Okay. Okay. So the first audio that
But I'm only 24.
You don't look 53. Oh my God.
So the first one I'm going to be playing is from a body camera, and it is the one that's got that language that Eileen was warning you all. It's 44 seconds. I had to convert this to video so that I can be able to play it.
Is that a get out?
Is it just audio?
Yes.
Did you just hear that? Possible. No, you don't need to hear that crap. We're being respectful. I expect you to be, and you know that. If we misheard you, I apologize, but that's what it sounded like. Really quiet in that low voice, and then I thought I heard a female saying, "Did you hear that?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you hear
I heard
it?
two voices.
Okay.
Male and female.
Okay, I'm going to play that again.
Is that a get out?
Fuck you. Did you just hear that?
Possible.
Rewind just a hair.
Yeah, go back for a sec.
Fuck you.
Is that a get out?
Oh, I heard it. I heard it.
it.
There you go.
Is that a get out?
Fuck you. Did you just hear that?
Possible.
Yep.
No, you don't need to hear that crap.
That sounded clear.
I heard both of them.
Now, this was at Waverly again, or where was
No,
this?
this was at Broken
No.
Bow in the nurses' station.
Oh, Broken Bow. Okay.
Um,
Lauren says it sounds angry.
Rich, are you sure that wasn't anybody that was with you saying that?
He said it came through the portal.
Lauren.
Oh, well. That kind of changes things.
Yeah.
So,
Guys, I'm going to be back. I got to take care. I'll be right back. I'll be back in just a minute.
okay. That came really clear.
Emily wants to know if you can play it again. And she says she's not picking, but she hears "F you, I need a drink."
Okay.
Really quiet in that low voice, and then I thought I heard a female saying, "Did you hear that?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you
I
hear
heard
it?
two voices.
Okay.
Male and female.
Oh,
Is that a get out?
Fuck you. Did you just hear that?
Possible. No, you don't need to hear that crap.
I think I heard the "I need."
I'm not hearing that part. So try that again.
Is that a get out?
Fuck you.
Okay, I do hear I need. It does sound like I need a drink.
No, you don't need to hear that crap. We're being
But I don't know if that's just now she's got that in my head. But she could
All right,
just do that.
I'll bring the other one up. All of this one here said it was Sony Cam.
So this particular one was the night that Rich, his wife, me and Bud were all outside. And that's what I was telling you about, how we kept chasing a noise around. Now, again, I haven't heard it. He said this is the best one, the noise that we could hear.
Okay.
I was like, I literally started, I called that a friend of mine.
There it is
There it
again.
is.
I'm gonna play that again.
I was
Yeah.
like, I literally started. I called a friend of mine.
There it is
There it
again.
is. You heard that noise? I was
Yeah.
like, I literally started. I called a friend of mine.
There it is
There it
again.
is. It's almost now. Keep in mind, this is like 1 a.m, whatever, and there were, of course, no, like Emily saying, there was no kids around whatsoever, but it was more coming from. It would go for. At first, we thought it was a cat or something, but it would move from like maybe like the roof line area, then it went to a tree area, then it went, but you never heard shuffling, like even a bird that would be flying at night going from one location to, but it would move like split second from one side of the building to from the front of the building to the back, to the point they went into the woods still looking for it. I wasn't going in no woods at night.
I couldn't get past the chittering sound.
Because go and I'll tell you right after it does it. I was like, I literally started. I called a friend of mine. Right there.
There it is
There it
again.
is. Like literally started. I called a friend of mine.
There it is
There it
again.
is. Literally started. I called a friend of mine.
There it is
There it
again.
is.
Oh, that's faint.
But it was really loud. Like he said, it was the best clip he had. But I mean, we were just outside just talking, just getting some fresh air. And he said he heard it in the center yard and got hit with the blast. I know you've never been to Broken Bow, but it's got this big open area to lead into the that led into the main part of the thing. Then you have to go around like tell me, Rich, it's been several months since I've been there. You have to go around a fence area to get to where we were around the building. And then you heard on the other side of the building. But like I said, it kept moving. But, we were like, is that a bird? Is it a cat? Is it trying to figure out? But it was moving. When I say it was moving quick, it was a split second from how many yards do you, or how far of a distance from the front to the back would you say, Rich, from the where we saw it by the light pole or heard it by the light pole all the way to the back of the building? So it happened like multiple times.
Is this the same audio that you guys have been listening to?
No, we done left that one, went to another one, boy.
Hey, Brad, I got your video. Do you want me to play the entire thing? Because it's nothing but audio and it's over 5 minutes.
Send a clip.
A actual clip.
Not the clip of a clip. I mean, send a clip of a clip of a clip.
No. You got to send the clip of a clip of a clip of a clip. There you go.
Of a clip.
So, in other words, Brad, shorten it down.
It's the spirit box responses is us getting attacked. Now, where was this at?
Whispers Estates.
Oh, okay.
All right, he wants me to play the whole thing, so I'll go ahead and do that then.
Alright. Recording in the basement. You're not gonna video record?
The hell was that?
You want to do it? I'm sorry.
Emily, this is about 6 minutes.
Well,
Just let it record.
About how far in are we listening, Brad?
yeah, but you want to be. It already flown once. You don't want to break the camera because someone's getting pissy. Getting up to orange over here.
Hang on, I'm pausing this. Brad, would you be able to hop on here?
And while we're waiting on Brad's response, Lauren, Brad's never been clipped, so he doesn't
Clip
know.
it. I'm just gonna say this. That's what she said. Go to about 220.
Oh, okay.
A little.
What was that?
Do you want to talk to Erica?
Hello.
Do you want to talk to Tori?
Do you want to talk to anybody right now?
Can you say that again? Who is down here with us?
Brad, say you may want to turn it down a tad.
Notice that?
Where did you go?
Her side was going off a little bit.
It was going up to orange and it stopped.
Behind who?
Oh.
What?
It just got hot as hell in here. Did you feel that?
I have to go upstairs.
No, I felt that too.
What happened?
I felt that.
I'm sorry.
My face.
Erica, wait.
Goodbye.
We'll go with you. Goodbye.
What happened?
Really quick, Brad, who else was there with you and Kelly?
Yeah. And what? Jeez. Now I understand why you said might want to turn it down
Yeah.
a tad. And also, I'm always asking, what is attached to this box? Dave, hold that thought. He has that video at the Evanston investigation out in Evanston, Illinois.
Hey, Dave, send me the link to that.
Okay,
And I
so
can
Braddock's,
And I can
Me-
be able to download it.
me and Kelly were sitting on one side of the table, and a couple friends were on the other side.
Okay. So which one screamed? Who screamed and who said it got hot there?
Just says our friend.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna resume.
Nobody goes by themselves.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
What happened? It was like there was something behind me. And I felt like
It went through me.
yes,
It
like
went through me
something
and I got
went through me.
hot.
Did somebody
And
grab
then-
the lantern?
Yeah, I got the lantern.
I felt it. And that's why I looked at you and then you started screaming.
All right, we'll go there.
And then you both turned around. I don't know if you felt it, but yeah, I felt
Somebody
like
wanna-
something is burning my skin. Oh, it's like something is burning my skin.
Your face. It's like it went through you right into me. You okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. I don't scare easy, but I.
How's my face? Because whatever went through
I
her
feel
came to
something
me.
burning right here. You see anything right there?
Where it's red.
I mean, here is tan, but up here I feel something
No.
burning.
It's a little red.
No, it's okay.
Don't be sorry.
Wow.
Brad, was this only on audio that you get this, or were you also able to get it on video?
Brad's also saying the EVP on the EVP recorder, you hear a little girl say sorry. You know exactly.
I heard somebody say sorry, but I thought it was the one that got scared.
Right. That's what I thought too. Hey, Robert, good to see you. Now, Brad also explains the one that screamed looked right at him, wide-eyed, and screamed. So, thought something was behind me after it said behind you. Brad saying he had the camera pointing at the all-in-one box.
And where was this all-in-one box in comparison to where you guys are at?
Temperature never changed. Middle of the table.
Middle of the table. Okay.
The what's up with this box? That's the K2 spiked to red.
Okay.
One thing I've learned in investigating, if you ask a ghost to do something, be prepared for.
You don't have the video posted on your page.
It's kind of hard to say, Emily. I mean, he should have the video somewhere, though, at least.
Well, it's not on his YouTube page.
Well, no, what I was going to say was if he still has it somehow, he could just send it to you and we can view it that way.
I'm sure he still has it, but if it's in its original form, it's going to be too big for him to send it to me.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Unless, like what I did was when I uploaded my video, because my video, when I send you the Crown Point video, it was way too big to send. The only way I was able to obviously send it to you was when I uploaded it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask what Emily asked.
That was Whispers Estate. I am going to go ahead and play that clip again, starting at 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah, because he said somewhere around 2:20. Oh, he's uploading it now.
Do you want to talk to Erica?
Hello.
Do you want to talk to Tori?
Emily, this is at Whispers Estate.
Nick.
Sorry.
Do you want to talk to anybody right now?
Can you say that again? Who is down here with us?
Notice that?
Where did you go?
Her side was going off a little bit.
It was going up to orange and it stopped.
Behind who?
Oh.
What?
It just got hot as hell in here. Did you feel that?
I have to go upstairs.
No, I felt that too.
What happened?
I felt that.
I'm sorry.
My face hurts.
Erica, wait.
Goodbye.
We'll go with you. Goodbye.
What
Don't
happened?
go by yourself.
Nobody goes by themselves.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
What happened? It was like there was something behind me and I was like,
I felt like it went through me.
yes,
It
like
went through me
something
and I
went
got
through me.
hot.
Did somebody
And
grab
then-
the lantern?
Yeah, I got the lantern.
I felt it. And that's why I looked at you and then you started screaming.
All right, we'll go upstairs.
And then you both turned around. I don't know if you felt it, but yeah, I felt
Somebody
like
wanna-
something is burning my skin. Oh, it's like something is burning my skin.
Your face. It's like it went through you right into me. You okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. I don't scare easy, but
How's my face? Because whatever went through
I
her
feel
came to
something
me.
burning right here. you see anything like that?
Where's red?
I mean, here is tan, but up here I feel something
No.
burning.
It's a little red.
No, it's okay.
Don't be sorry.
Okay, I heard somebody say I'm sorry, but I could have sworn that was Brad's friend.
It did sound like it. It's kind of really hard to say exactly.
Now, leading up to the moment before his friend screamed, a lot of the stuff that was coming through, it sounded like it was in a threatening manner.
It did sound pretty aggressive.
Yeah, I definitely heard the behind, right? I mean,
Yes.
what was ironic is the whole, it happened right before, like minute or seconds before.
See, Emily's putting all these, what she believes she's hearing in the video. Now, Brad makes a good point. He says, now the little girl, Rachel, got burned in a bad fire and died 2 days later.
Okay, Brad, explain who Rachel is.
Jeremy, Dave sent you the link.
I'm working on that one right now.
Okay. And then Brad said right after I asked behind who that is when it happened.
What?
That's the last comment that Brad just wrote.
We know Brad can't type, so you have to kind of read his differently.
David, this is a 12-minute video. What part do you want me to play? So while we're waiting on that, little girl, the doctor that owned that. Okay.
Okay, you know what? I've heard of that story before. Yeah.
Christmas, knocked over a candle and had several knocked over a can. Oh, so this must have been like long time ago.
It would have been pre-1900 at least. I mean, and electricity didn't really start coming. Even before that, electricity didn't really come into view until the 1870s. So would have been prior to the 1870s.
So I do want to ask,
4 minutes.
before you play it, I do want to ask a question. Is everybody enjoying this? Is this something we could do later, some other times?
Yeah. I mean,
I am enjoying this.
I am too.
So am I. What I was going to say is we are getting a lot of responses. Yep, Emily's enjoying it. So
we want to make sure we're doing stuff. I mean, yeah, we're going to do stuff we enjoy anyways, but you're kind of selfish like that. This is about us now. We're going to be a little not picking. I'm picking.
That's what she said.
That's in regards to the conversation last night.
Yep, everyone's enjoying this. So yeah, we'll definitely have to do this again soon. House was built in 1899. Whispers Estate.
Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go.
You got it?
Brad just sent me the other video.
Oh, this will be interesting.
We don't care about that.
David, if you don't mind, I would like to do Brad's video first since we are on that subject, and then we'll get to yours.
Hey, excuse me, before you play, I got to sneeze. Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
House was for sale in 2020 for $130,000.
So, Emily, why did you not buy it for us?
Yeah, I remember that, Emily. I actually contacted them about that when they put that up for sale, but I honestly just could not justify that kind of price.
Dave, was I at that investigation? I couldn't, for some reason, I cannot remember when we went there in Evanston. I remember the investigation, but I'm not sure if I was there that night.
In Evanston? I don't even know what it's at.
That's a suburb of Chicago. I mean, that's literally like just a half hour away from me. Yeah, maybe. I just cannot remember for some reason.
Thames Network Corporate Building.
She's talking about like if she bought the Whispers Estate.
Right.
Forget Thames Network, Emily.
Right here. This is Thames headquarters.
No, Emily, it's the 24-year-old's house. Come on, girl, get it together. I've been hanging out with Christy way too long. I just said get it together.
Wait a minute. You know what? Okay, you know what? Now that Dave said that, okay, I think I was there that night. And you know what? As crazy as it's going to sound, because he was right. This was our first investigation. I think I was still in high school.
That was yesterday.
When we did that I think I was still in high school when we did that investigation. Yeah. It's a very
okay. I'm getting ready to play this clip from Brad. Emily, what am I doing? I hope you're not saying I'm moving because I'm not.
That's what he's saying.
Headquarters, but it's not going to be headquarters because it's going to be mine and Emily's house. It's only for 24-year-olds.
Well, are you serious?
So is this going to be like Children of the Corn that once you get to the age of 25, you got to go and sacrifice yourself somewhere?
I already told you about the corn last night. You got to keep Adrienne and I away from the corn.
Jeremy of the corn.
I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this clip here.
Okay.
So you're not really going to see anything. It's right on that 4-in-1 box. It's right on that 4-in-1 box, but I'm hoping we might be able to see something in the reflection now because you can see the reflection of the light. So I'm hoping you'll be able to see something in there.
All right. Oh, here we go.
It already flown once. I don't want to break the camera. Someone's getting pissy. Getting up the orange over here. We're making noise over here too.
Is there anybody down here in the basement with us?
There's two?
What is your name? Crow. Dead. How many people are sitting at this table right now? I don't want to play catch. Don't you throw my camera again. Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Do you like the basement?
Hello.
Who are you wanting to talk to?
Do you want to talk to Brad? Do you want to talk to Kelly?
A little.
Do you want to talk to Erica? Hello. Do you want to talk to Tori?
Do you want to talk to anybody right now?
Can you say that again?
Who is down here with us? Where did you go?
Behind who?
Oh.
What?
It just got hot as hell in here. Did you feel that?
No.
Go upstairs. No, I felt that. What happened? I felt that.
I'm sorry.
My face
Erica,
hurts.
wait.
Goodbye.
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 What
Don't go by
happened?
yourself.
Nobody goes by themselves.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
What happened?
Definitely heard the behind again.
Yep. So here's, this is mostly Emily, but here's what she was getting once again.
So I heard something ominous after Brad said a little. They was asking if she wanted to talk to Brad, and then wanted to talk to Kelly, and then Brad said a little, and then I heard something right after that.
Now, I do want to say something. And by the way, before I go too far into it, I love you, Bethy Pooh. So one thing that Brad, I learned from Todd and Leanne. Of course, don't know where they learned it from, but they did something to me was unique in an investigation. Is they did the 360 method. Well, instead of one person keep asking, do you want to talk to this person, this person, this person? And you may do that as well. But what they did is they said, okay, we're going to have each person ask the same question and respond to the person you want to talk to. So we would go around the room and whoever started it would ask the question, but everybody in the room would eventually ask the same exact question. And whenever the response would come, that's who they wanted to talk to.
Emily said she got more out this video than the previous one. Wow.
But I had never thought about that method until we were at Ballinger and Todd and Leanne had us do it. I was like, that makes so much sense, to do something like that.
Right. That's more, Brad would have to answer that question, Emily. Do you know which one that is, Jeremy, or no?
No.
Okay.
So now after this, it didn't seem as aggressive as listening to just the audio portion.
Yes, I agree.
There were some things that were still the same. Audio-wise, it did not sound as aggressive.
Yeah.
See, to me, almost all, and this is just me, the way my ears work, unless now there's some that are just in your face aggressive, but I have an issue. It's like almost like spirit boxes, portals, and all that kind of give me little headaches. And I don't know if it's whatever, but they all seem to, it's almost like it's not really aggressive, but forcefully coming at you.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because that's how it can come through. If it's me, I don't know if everyone hears that, but that's what I always hear when I'm dealing with spirit boxes or anything like that. But spirit boxes give me headaches, so I've been trying to stay away from those.
The kind that they were using here, that's something I can tolerate. I don't like the sweeping that you get from the normal spirit boxes.
That was much better than the ones that sweep. Those definitely give me headaches.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, okay,
Necrophonics.
Because I'm about to say Beth got me on Necro, and I love Necro.
Okay, so Brad, you know my feelings on that one.
And so do I.
Well, see,
necrophilia.
We've already had that discussion in a previous one. But yeah, I mean, it's just, and I do believe that that they can manipulate almost any type of device we have. I mean, anything that has radio frequencies or anything can all be manipulated. But it's just as long as it's not faked in there. There's those ones that are faked in there.
Did say though that even you said at OSR gave good results for the dog whistle that you got with others.
Did I say that?
I don't remember you saying that.
Probably.
But
well, no. If Brad said you said it, you didn't say it.
Okay, with that, we'll go on to the next video. We're gonna show Dave's 2 hour mark, folks, and we don't really want to go any much longer than 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm tired.
So, okay, David, are you still here? So the clip that David sent me, there we go. So the clip that David sent me is almost 13 minutes long, but I think he only wants him to play first couple minutes.
I think it was the first 4 minutes. I'm going back to the comments right now.
Is this audio or visual? I know you just said it, but
I think it's
video.
I was gonna say I think it's a video.
It's video. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Yep.
Say something to us. Come on. Really? What else? Is that you trying to talk to us, or you just...
Can you turn the flashlight on?
I think it's cool. Dave says you can stop.
Okay, so for me, I did hear a lot of like something ominous was trying to come through, like what you would see on like The Conjuring or one of those other movies.
Yeah.
But I was having a really, really hard time getting past that whole static sound that was coming out of there, along with whatever else was coming out. It was just way too noisy for me to really be able to pay attention to anything.
I knew he was going to bring his ex up at some point.
I was so hoping to get through one show.
Oh, wait, it says, listen to after his question. It says, Dave Wismer, we're coming to get you.
Okay, so I would have to listen to that a couple more times. But this initial go through with this one here for me was really hard because of all of that static back there in the background. It was just so really noisy.
It's also an older video too, because this was like well over a decade ago. I mean, as hard as it believes, it's well over a decade ago this was filmed. This was like, what was this like 2011 or 2012, Dave? I mean, I'm not saying that the audio would be affected or saying that it's the age of the video. Just this was shot a long time ago.
And also remember, David, we're sitting here trying to listen.
Audios either.
We're also trying to listen to it through something else. So it kind of.
Just play after the first question, he said.
Okay.
Okay. It was 2010. Okay. Jeez, yeah,
Okay, so 13 years ago.
I was 10 years old.
Dan with
I was 11.
Now is as clean, or not as clear, I should say.
No, you were 24 then, Eileen.
No, 10 years ago. Okay, I was 11.
No, I was a senior in high school then, Brad.
So that's my personal opinion, David. I'll take a listen to it again. But it's just that initial one that was really, really rough for me to listen to. What about you guys?
That's kind of what I was talking about. All that extra noise. I have to kind of really get my mindset into a focus a lot better to try to drown out that.
See, for me, because since I was actually, I just cannot really remember. I really don't know why I cannot remember. I mean, if I was there, because I know we did a similar session like that. I don't remember it being that loud and having that much stab, but you have to remember, and 17, 18-year-old me, I was still learning this kind of stuff. So I wasn't very familiar with all these spirit boxes at that time. So during that, back then, I was still learning how to use the equipment correctly and learning a lot of this new stuff. So I didn't know exactly how they played out back in those days. 10 years ago.
Travis, as far as using a filter, if we could, it'd be easy to do this, at least this part, convert the video to audio, convert it to MP3 or a wave, and then run it through Audacity, or there's a program on Adobe. I forget what the name of it is. I know Gavin has it. There might be a way through that to do a noise reduction or do some sort of a filter to try to clean out that background static.
Well, I mean, since everyone's enjoying this, that would give, because we can't do it next week, but that would give us time, you, not me, time to,
well, it won't be me, because after next week, I'm not going to be on here.
Nick, it gives Nick some time to play or whenever. And the next time we do this, we could definitely try that clip again. Now, I am kind of iffy on some filters. Now, the wavelength filters and all that, because it would keep that sound at the same and then come up.
No, he's not, Emily.
But I'm so...
Now, Emily says you can also get reduced headphones that automatically reduce noise. She has those.
Now, okay, before we head out, I sent Nick a picture. I want everyone to view this picture real quick and see what you see.
I don't want to spoil it. Hang on 1 second.
Oh, boy.
Hey, you ready for this?
Okay, I want everybody to tell me what you see in this picture.
Okay, give me 1 second here. Sorry, I got all these tabs here, so I got to isolate this one.
No, not you, Nick.
Wait,
Emily, the reason I'm going to be taking about a month off is because of the reconstruction surgery that I'm having on the 20th.
Okay, you guys ready for this?
Okay, I really want you to look at it hard.
Look at it very carefully.
Okay, I just got all
okay, here we go.
The screenshots.
Don't look at me. This was not me that came up with this idea, Jeremy. That's on Ilene.
Yeah, but Nick, you had the choice to not show it.
It was Ilene. It was Ilene.
One here just sent me a bunch of screenshots, so I'll take a look at
That's
those.
what Brad sent me. So go take it all the way to Brad.
Oh, it was Brad who did this. Okay.
Brad did it. Brad sent it.
Nick, who else would have done that?
Anyone but Brad.
No, nobody but Brad would have done that.
No, you're right. Nobody but Brad.
And oh, I need to add Emily to that little group and Lauren. So last night we were talking about Nick of the Court, and I said that Nick need to keep Adrienne and myself out of the corn because we're so hot it'd be a popcorn field when we left. Or just not walking by.
Yeah, but then you said it would
And
be.
I said something. I don't care. Just bring the butter. Yeah, we were having a good time in our little chat last night.
And I'm sure there's going to be many more that will follow. This is not.
Yeah.
This is not the
And
end.
also,
We were just having a weird off night last night.
That was a fun chat. Look, we got to be honest here.
well, formally, I should say that. So, everybody, take a look at Nicholas's name.
Oh no! Oh damn it! I thought we were gonna pass over that because you said last night earlier that you were gonna bring it up, and as long as you did not bring it up, I'm thinking, oh thank God we're not talking about that.
Well, it's just like Brad's ex. You thought we were going to get through the show without that? I thought we were going to get through the show without that. Since we did not, neither did you. So, yeah. Actually, to be honest, I'm not even sure why we have these those headline names now. I don't
It's
know.
a new feature that StreamYard decided to add.
Well, at least I guess because it's not so long across anymore.
So Lauren sent me a bunch of pictures,
Yeah.
screenshots from that. I think one of those first videos that we went through. So I'll go through those and
Okay.
take a look at it. Then in 2 weeks, whatever I see on there, I might be able to highlight them and send them to Nick so that he can show them on this show. But next week we're going to have Robert Murphy and Janie Harris from Elite Paranormal Society. They were supposed to be on a couple of weeks ago, but Janie took sick and Robert ended up having to work. So last week they were supposed to be on. So they will be on this show next week. And then there's a couple people that I would also like to get onto this show as well. And Ilene, I think you were gonna.
It was said that they probably wouldn't do it. I reached out and they said they probably wouldn't do it.
Oh my
We'd have to
God,
go your
Lauren.
angle. Oh, I love Lauren already.
Yeah, Lauren, I'm liking her too. She's awesome. Where have you been all this time?
Lauren, you fit right on in with me, Adrienne, and Emily.
I think she's been working on the screenshots for that video.
No, I do not have a cockroach tattoo, Brad. Don't even think about it.
Oh my gosh, Emily.
It's That's what she said.
I was just about to say it.
Okay, folks. So 2 nights ago, they were not able to do Fear Fan, so they're going to do that tomorrow night.
Yeah.
At 9:30 Eastern. They're going to be reviewing New Nightmare, and I might be on for that.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Might. I'm not saying I am.
No. That's news. Somehow I didn't know that you said you might be on. I didn't know that.
Well, I was actually going to come on Tuesday night.
Okay.
As a surprise, I was going to come on Tuesday night. And then when Don said they weren't going to do it, I was like, okay, I got a night off.
Eileen.
So next week, tomorrow night, if any of you guys enjoyed the movie New Nightmare with the metafiction that they did with Wes Craven, Robert London, and all of
Robert
that.
Englund. You said Robert London.
My brain is scattered.
I'm surprised we could do that tonight. Watch the, be able to, look at this. And I do want to thank everyone in the comments, no matter whatever, everyone was very respectful for all the evidence that came across. And I want to thank everybody for that.
Yeah, you guys were awesome tonight. Definitely thank you so much for playing along and even helping out with these videos, with the audios, helping us out, identify certain things. So that was really, really good.
Yeah, that was definitely a really good show. And you know what? I could not help but notice we really had a larger than average audience tonight. Just watching, seeing how many people were watching. We had more than the usual.
Well, we're sitting, at least on the network page, we're sitting at 358 comments.
Look at this here. Emily just made a great comment here. Thank you. Thanks, Emily.
And it's all because of me and my 24-year-old self.
We've had over 400 comments on this show in 2 hours and 13 minutes.
That is awesome.
What is this? I just got 2 more friend requests.
See?
Literally just now.
Dave's saying, why don't you just come out with a show for paranormal evidence?
Okay, we tried that. We tried that with Tim and Crystal. It did not work. They only went 4 or 5 shows. Did not work. They decided to cut it. I kept telling them a show like that would be good, but they decided not to do it. But Tim and Crystal started doing something like that a while back. Unfortunately, it did not catch on. Of course, we did not necessarily have the audience then as we do now, but I think now maybe it might get over. But that's something we can explore.
Would be awesome.
Yeah, see who would be willing to do a show like that. That would be specifically for that premise. I don't really want to turn this show into that. Maybe every now and then, but not all the time.
We missed Jill too.
Yeah, where was Jill tonight? She was not
She's
here.
probably making 2 batches of ramen noodles.
Look at one exile.
Send it to me, Warren. Watches some of the shows on YouTube and on the TV, but she cannot comment.
She's probably in jail again.
Yeah. Although she does have a YouTube. She has a YouTube page, though. She could have commented through her YouTube page.
I says also she's probably making 2 batches of ramen noodles.
So anyway, we're going to go ahead and cut out for the night. But thank you guys so much. You guys made this show really, really enjoyable.
And Jeremy, you never mentioned one thing other than what you changed my name to. You never once mentioned about me being blue.
Like I said, I thought we was going to be able to get through that without having to mention it, the same way as going through the show without mentioning his ex-wife. Since he failed to do that, I failed to mention the blue. Not mention it. So you can blame it on Brad.
We're just going to blame everything on Brad. He deserves it.
Yeah. Unless David Childers is here, then we can blame everything on him.
David. that would be nice.
So anyway, as much as I would hate to cut the show with the nice viewership that we got now, we do need to leave while we're still up.
Yeah. And let's hurry because Emily just tagged David.
Oh, God. All right.
The The group has been compromised. Scatter.
Well, anyway, so guys, thank you so much tonight. Thank you for playing along. For some of you, I'm sure we'll see tomorrow night on Fear Fans. Again, that will be 9:30 Eastern.
And also,
New Nightmare.
yeah, and also too, don't forget, we're coming back with the Frighteners tomorrow afternoon. So I'll be on that show too with Lois, Ian, and Bri, and that'll be at 2 p.m. Central Time.
Okay. All right. So until then, thank you guys so much. You have a great weekend.
Night, night.
Good night.